We are going to be cruising through the Caribbean on, not that ship, this ship.
For the next week, we're going to be living on one of the world's largest ships, Harmony of the Seas. This ship has 16 passenger decks, 3 water slides, 3 swimming pools, a theatre that seats 1,400 people, an ice skating rink, should have bought health insurance, a robot bar, and the world's tallest slide at sea. We're going to explore all of that and much more, as well as stop off at Perfect Day at Coco Cay, Nassau, Jamaica, Haiti. We're so high up! We're gonna have a blast. So let's go see what this ship has to offer.
Oh my god, we're on the ship? Yeah. I don't know what we're meant to do. We've made it to our room. We've got our welcome aboard package, which has our key passes.
So we are so excited for our very first cruise. We're ready for bottomless food and a bit of rest and relaxation after 2 weeks non-stop at Disney and Universal. The only thing that we're missing though, matching Hawaiian sets.
What?
Oh wait, are we? Magic chest bump transition. Wow!
Let's go see what the ship has to offer. We're heading to the sail away party because the ship is about to leave the dock.
Guys, we're officially moving. We are sailing away straight into that enormous rain cloud. The word hurricane has been thrown around and it definitely exists. Hurricane Ian is on its way. We've been told we're going to avoid it, but those rain clouds are looking a little bit ominous. It's a sail away party. We're going to start off by exploring the Royal Promenade. This place is always bustling and this is where most of the dance parties and events happen at night. It's especially bustling and very exciting atmosphere at night. We like it because we found a place that you can get free pizza. Now I know that it's technically not free because we've already paid for it in our ticket, but I can't help think of it as free food and that excites me a bit more. It makes it taste better too. This is also where the Rising Tide bar takes off as well, which is a really cool bar that goes up to Central Park and you can have a drink and watch yourself float on up a few floors. And directly above the Royal Promenade, poking its way through the cracks, is Central Park. Guys, we've come to Central Park, which is an area on the ship that has live trees and plants, even though we're in the middle of the ocean. They even have bird sounds playing, so it really feels like you're sitting in a park. Like, if I didn't know any better, if I hadn't just looked over the edge of the ship, I'd definitely believe that we were on land. But we're not. We're just in this magical area called Central Park.
The ship even has 3 water slides. We've got 2 really, really dark slides, and we've got the vortex over there, which pretty much every single person I've seen go down it has gotten stuck in the bowl bit, but it's all the fun. Guys, it's our first night and we've come to Windjammer for dinner. It's Italian night, so lots of pasta. Stacey's got some lasagna. But what I'm most excited about is the dessert bar, which I discovered coincidentally when I went to get my dinner. And boy oh boy, let me show you. I've been at Plain Jane tonight and I've just got some ice cream and a cookie.
And guys, I was the opposite of a Plain Jane. I was getting weird looks as I walked back to the table because I got so much dessert. I got a waffle with cream and raspberries. Got a key lime pie, which I've never had before. And then some sort of raspberry dessert. The boardwalk is also shown to be another really lively spot on the ship. You've got your Starbucks, you've got your Johnny Rockets, and you've also got your carousel.
You guys, our
stateroom is literally just up there above us. Speaking of which, should we do a room tour? Okay guys, we're going to show you around our room. We have a balcony room, but it is an inside balcony, so it doesn't face off the ship, it faces the middle of the ship, which is still pretty nice. So it's pretty, obviously, smallish, as you'd expect on a cruise ship, but plenty of room for 2 people. You've got your desk area and a few drawers and cupboards. In this cupboard you've got, it's not, they specifically say it's not a refrigerator, it's just a cooler, so I wouldn't put anything in there that will go off if it's not refrigerated. Come here, we have a little couch which we are using to store luggage at the moment, and I believe this does actually fold out into another bed if needed. Come through, we've got our bed, which is actually 2 single beds pushed together, so it's actually quite big, which is nice. We have our TV, which we haven't actually watched, but you can sign some of your activity waivers on the TV as well, which is really handy. And then our balcony, so it's a nice size. It is actually pouring with rain at the moment. We've actually got a view of the boardwalk, which is quite nice. Perfect for drying your clothes, getting some fresh air during the day. Yeah. The ship even has an ice skating rink, and we're going to see one of the 2 different shows that are on the ice right now.
Guys, we just come back into our room after the ice skating show, and there's this little towel animal on our bed. So cute. I love the addition of the googly eyes.
Leave your comment below on what animal you think this is, because I can't decipher it. Is it a rabbit? That's my new opinion. Anyways, we just got back from seeing the ice skating show called Ice Skate. So essentially the concept of the show is that these are all professional ice skaters who their whole life have been told how to skate, what to wear when they skate, what music to skate to, etc, etc. And the purpose of this show is they get to pick all of that. So it was really fun, lots of different genres of music, lots of different styles of skating, different costumes. Really, really recommend seeing it. It was a lot of fun.
Good morning guys, we've come to the main dining room this morning for some breakfast. It's a little bit different to upstairs at the Windjammer where that's just a buffet. Here we get given a menu and we can order anything off the menu, and there's like a lot to choose from. So I'm already earning all my money back in hot chocolates.
Guys, this is already my 2nd hot chocolate. Living the dream.
And we're gonna have a bit of a browse and we'll see what we end up deciding.
I've gone with the French toast and Stacey's gone with some scrambled eggs.
That brekkie was delicious, and with bellies full, we're gonna go out and explore the Bahamas.
Just kidding.
Guys, we are here in Nassau, the Bahamas. The hurricane is present, but not near us. We've been told that the weather that we're experiencing right now is on the outskirts of the hurricane, and it's here to stay, unfortunately. So it's not the day that we expected in Nassau. We're going to explore what we can. We're going to go to the straw market. And other than that, I'm not sure what else we can do. It might be a ship day. Welcome to the world famous Nassau straw market.
Guys, it just wasn't meant to be here in Nassau today. It is pouring rain. We did venture through the markets and some of the souvenir shops and things like that, but unfortunately anything else is not really going to happen because of the weather.
I don't know if you can see, but in the distance behind me is Atlantis. I think a lot of people went there for the day today, hoping to explore and relax at the resort, but I don't think it's happened for them. Because the weather is so bad outside, we're going to explore the ship, starting off at level 15. We're going to check out the arcade. Me and Stace love arcades, so it's going to be a competitive hour or so. One green alien coming up, hopefully.
Our ship has a bar called the Bionic Bar where robots actually make your drinks, which is pretty insane to me.
Guys, the bionic bar is so cool. From the very beginning when it just simply washes the jug by itself to the very last moment where it hand delivers your drink to you. It's one of the coolest, it is the coolest bar experience I've ever had. There are a few options. Obviously you can get alcoholic and non-alcoholic, but then with the alcoholic ones you have an option of making your own or choosing a cocktail that they recommend. We started off making our own and then quickly remembered we don't know how, so we ended up going with one that the robot recommended. It was 5 out of 5 stars. We went with the Curacao Cosmo. Here it is right here, nice and blue in colour. Tastes better when it's made by robots. What can I say?
Now, I'm not a big drinker, but for some reason anything with blue curacao in just seems to really hit the spot for me.
Guys, the future is well and truly now. Tonight we're seeing Grease, which is an adaptation of the Broadway musical Grease. We're in this theatre, which I am struggling to believe is on the ship because it seats just under 1,400 people. It is huge and I'm very excited.
Why is Grease lightning?
We saw Grease. It's a condensed version of the Broadway musical and it was pretty good. I mean, I have to say I'm very biased towards the movie. Every time I see the stage show I think the movie's better, but it was incredible. The production value, given we're on a ship in the middle of the ocean, was phenomenal. All the actors and actresses were really, really good and it's just a fun experience. There were lots of families there, the crowd was full, so it was just a very good vibe. We're back at the Windjammer tonight because it is Indian night and we love a good Indian curry, so we're very excited to have an Indian buffet. Indian dance party tonight.
Alright guys, I'm ready for this Indian feast. I've got some buttered chicken, some rice, a fish sort of samosa looking thing, some roti and mango lassi.
It's dessert time. Last night I was boring and I only got ice cream. This time I've got a couple of desserts. First up is this cake. It's called Trailesh. I've never heard of it. Apparently it's like a sponge cake soaked in different types of milk. Sounds good to me. And then I got this, it's called a chocolate cup or something like that, and it quite frankly just looks like liquid chocolate, so it sounds pretty good. Found that every now and then, usually at night, they stick a piano in one of the lifts and have some people performing, which is a nice little unique touch to end your night with.
Guys, we're starting our morning a little bit differently today. Do you feel that cool breeze? It's time to hit the ice.
Slow down, Stace.
This is way harder than I thought it would be.
My feet are cramping.
Turns out not as easy as rollerblading, guys. I call this the moonwalk.
Rosh is gonna do a trick. Whoa! You guys, Rosh is about to ride on the flow rider. I'm a little concerned. I wouldn't say she's the most coordinated person. She's not exactly a surfer or a snowboarder or a skater, and she's adamant she's going to do the standing up version straight off the bat, not going to do the boogie board version. So he's hoping it all goes well.
So it turns out you can't stand up before you boogie board. I thought I would just be a pro going straight into the stand up, but no, you got to boogie board first. And I'm glad that you do because it's actually really fun.
We have just sat down here in the Amphitheatre on Harmony of the Seas, and we're about to see The Fine Line, which is a show here in the Amphitheatre. Now, it's described as a show redefined with high-flying feats, mind-blowing stunts, physically demanding acrobatics, so I'm pretty excited. They say it's going to be a 360 immersive experience, so I'm expecting to be looking everywhere. But apparently, given it is outdoor, sometimes the show doesn't always go ahead. We know both of last night's shows got cancelled, so we're very, very fortunate to be sitting here about to watch the show. Just finished up with the Aqua Theatre show called The Fine Line. Now I am wearing something different. We have seen it twice. We saw it last night and there were some technical issues and some lighting issues, so we only saw half the show. So went back tonight, saw the full thing, and it was pretty incredible. All the acrobatic work, tightrope type stuff, the water stunts. It's truly a must-do on the ship. I think the fact that they can put together a show like that on a ship in the middle of the ocean is pretty insane. So I would definitely recommend seeing that one.